Welcome to the 2022 Wheelchair Comparison, brought to you by the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation and Gold Pictures.
We're going to show the features of each chair individually and then compare them all in the final episode, so stay tuned.
The Tylite TR that I tried today was super light, and it felt like really, like I was saying, like an extension of my body. Like I felt that with that chair. So it was like really easy to maneuver and then get out and be able to like pick up.
So the Tylite TR is the most advanced manual wheelchair design kind of period. The frame materials and the geometry used to design and manufacture this chair really is what makes it the best. The TR, it's made of titanium. This material is super lightweight. We're talking about a transport weight of 9 pounds.
Yeah, this feels really good going uphill, which I feel like is always my test.
And also titanium is incredibly durable and corrosive resistant. So that means this chair is going to last, this frame is going to last 7, 10, 12 years. We hear this all the time from our consumers.
If I had seen a wheelchair comparison like this one before getting my chair, it would have been so helpful. I just had no concept of what types of chairs were available to me before I got my own chair.
And then lastly, the ride characteristics are tuned in for performance. Because titanium has a natural flex in the frame, it provides a smoother ride. And then that dual tube geometry, so our TR is the dual tube frame, provides additional rigidity to prevent any unwanted flexion that comes from that sort of softness in the frame. So it's really, again, the best blend of frame materials and geometry to provide an optimal ride. It's always made to measure. That means we're not cutting, bending, mitering, or welding any parts before you order it. And if you want to do something special or just for you, we can do that too. The TR is really built to order. And then we also have a separate department called CMD, or the Creative Mobility Division, which allows you to order just about any custom option on that chair or any chair from Tylite.
Something that's lightweight is just easier on your shoulders and, helps you from getting fatigued. I like something that's really streamlined, as small and as fit to my body as possible, because I like to be fast in my chair and make quick turns and just getting in and out of small spaces. Sometimes bathroom doorways are really small and narrow, so it's good to have a smaller chair. So for me, one of the important things is being able to go fast. I like the TI, it was lightweight. It was easy to maneuver. I think it'd be easy for me to use it every day. I would change the caster wheels and just put the frog legs to have that extra suspension. But all in all, I think it's a good chair.
The latest addition is our anodizing package. So we introduced 2 new colors, gold and green. All of our anodizing is now done by Spinergy. And we have wheels on our order form now that match the exact color. So if you want blue anodizing on the front part of your chair, and then you want your rear wheels to match that, we can match that almost 100% between the colors. So that's pretty exciting.
Everybody wants to have their personality in their chair. The chair is an extension of our body, so we like our chair to look a certain way.
You need to get all the measurements set before you order the chair. It should be done with the person sitting in a demo or in their current chair. It shouldn't take more than 20, 30 minutes to take those measurements.
So basically, I had the guy come fit me for the chair, and we sat down with the physical therapist, and they walked me through what features would be useful. And yeah, this was my first experience getting a chair custom made for my body, which I've learned so much, so I would definitely do things different in the future.
The longest time of it all is just putting it through the insurance process, right? So the provider takes it back, fills out all the rest of the paperwork, the clinician writes their letter of medical necessity, and then they send that all to insurance. It takes about anywhere from 45 to 90 days for insurance to approve or not approve. And then if they approve it and the provider orders it, the chair can be made, shipped, and ordered and delivered in about 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, we had to go through the whole insurance approval situation, which was tough.
So manual wheelchair users push their chairs anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 times per day. Where the hip joint was kind of created for that type of repetitive motion, the shoulder is just not. And the more you can augment or support the shoulder, the better. Traditionally, I think the thought was always around, if you don't use it, you lose it, for people in manual wheelchairs. But what we're seeing and what we know is that after 5 years, and specifically after 15 years, there's a high incident rate of rotator cuff injuries, repairs, and surgeries that occur. And this is where SmartDrive comes in. So SmartDrive is 12.5 pounds, lightweight, and it's only there when you need it. It's really easy to take it on and off your chair. You control it either with a switch or a wearable, or soon to be other devices like a dial that you'll be able to control this with. So if there's lots of hills, or you're going on business trips, or you want to get there and be present and not be tired, this is where SmartDrive comes in.
Yeah, this would have been super helpful while I was in New York. Just because there you're always pushing and out, and sometimes sidewalks are uneven, so you're using one arm more than the other, and you get tired out easier.
The SmartDrive can go up to about 12 miles on a single charge. So it is covered by Medicare. It's covered by most Medicaids, although it depends on the state. And it's covered by private insurances. There are co-insurances and co-pays a part of it, but I do think it's important for people to understand it's approved. So you control your speed, and you control your on and off with the dial, the wearable, or the switch. And then to turn left, turn right, you're still using your hands to control the rear wheels in the back. It's the lightest on the market. It has the most input controls. So if you want a dial, if you want a wearable, if you want a switch, if you want a custom switch, we have those options for you. And that's what CRT is about, is really, meeting the custom needs of all our consumers. And then lastly, one of the big differentiators is our patented Omni wheel. So SmartDrive has an Omni wheel, which means it goes forward, but then on there has little rollers that go lateral. So it's one wheel that can go 360 degrees that is always able to engage. And that's super unique to SmartDrive. It means you can start from any position, anytime you want to get going.
I tried the SmartDrive for the first time today, and I think it would be really helpful if I were going on a trip at places like the airport, or if I were at an amusement park, somewhere that would require a lot of different, terrain for pushing, and different hills and everything. It would make those distances really easy.
Yeah, I kind of like that thing.
The Wheelchair Comparison Web Series, brought to you by the Christopher and Dana Reeve Foundation and Gold Pictures.